Good morning, good morning. So this is my 2009 Toyota Hilux, which I've just bought yesterday. So this was a deal on Facebook Marketplace. A guy had it listed for $14,450. The city dropped it down to $12,900. I sent him a junkie offer, which is what I do best. Offered him $10K. No roadworthy, no rego, because I have my roadworthy license. I can do the roadworthy and get it registered myself. He came back at 11. When the car came here, there's a couple of things wrong with it, so I managed to get him down to 10.8. So we shook hands, got a deal done yesterday for 10.8. Now the story behind this car is that I want to have a look at doing Turo or Uber car share, which is a car sharing platform. Now because we obviously have a workshop here, we do our tyres and mechanical work all ourselves. So that solves a lot of the issues that people have, is that the maintenance costs of car rental is very high, but obviously we can do that free for ourselves in the workshop. The only thing we pay for is parts, so that saves us a lot of money. And then utes and vans being the two biggest things that are rented on these platforms. So with utes and vans, I was looking at utes at sort of 4 to 5K, but most of them were just buckets of shit, and you couldn't really justify buying that and having someone rent it, because you just get complaints for how shit it was. Vans are the same thing. Vans, you need to spend about 15K to get a decent van. I didn't really want to spend that much either for the first one, so ended up finding a good, strong Toyota Hilux for 10K. So let's check it out and have a look around. So this is the beast, the Hilux. Now, first thing you're going to notice, big old scuff mark here. Now, being a rental, I don't think it's going to be an issue, because I think it's going to happen anyway. So let's get one on the board to start it off with. So no big deal. It's a ute, it's a workhorse. It's going to get bumped and bruised and battered around. Not the end of the world. Good condition in the front. Bumpers in good nick. Hilux guards, reflectors there. And if we go a bit higher, going to look at the roof. Now this happens a lot with the Toyota Hilux. This is a 2009 model. We're in North Queensland, so this thing has seen a ton of sun. So not surprised the paint work up there. But again, being a rental, not a big drama, not a big deal. Good standard solid black steel rims, so I'm happy with that. So we're not wasting money on damaging alloy rims. These bad boys can get dinged around, not the end of the world. A little bit of wear and tear and a little bit of rust. Just in a couple of spots. Again, 2009, it's going to happen. Inside, super clean. So owned by an older gentleman. Just take that key out. Owned by an older gentleman, so he looked after it really, really well. Door cards. So yeah, the old window winders. A lot of people would not have seen them, but we do have them. Floor mats. Don't have carpet, so we can hose that floor out if we need to. Nice little feature here, the old cup holder. Beauty. The R.M. Williams steering wheel cover. That's worth $1,000, surely. Joking. Again, vinyl seats. Nice and easy to clean. Everything's easy to clean. Which is going to be a major factor when we're talking about rental. So inside the beast, manual, which is I would have liked to get an auto, but a manual, I think most people who are wanting to hire a ute are going to have a manual license anyway. I think it's people who so it should be okay. Kick the old girl over. Look at her fire up. So she got 194,581, but it does have a dreaded engine light. So I popped it on the scan tool. Last night, and the scan tool was saying it was just one injector issue, which should be nothing major, but who knows, it is. We're going to find out, and hopefully it's nothing too serious. So we get into the back. The back is in good nick. No rust, no real damage anywhere through here. Into the tray again in good nick. You're fine with when the old dudes have them, they look after them and put guards and covers and a perfect net. Now this net's going to come in handy as well for people who are renting the ute. If they're buying, if they're moving house or buying things from like couches or whatever they may be getting, that net's going to come in very handy as well. Another big bonus, tow bar. definitely a big factor when it comes to renting as well. So really we're ticking off all the boxes when it comes to a most desirable rental. He's managed to throw a toolbox in as well. Not that we need it, but hey, you never have too many toolbox, especially in a mechanic workshop. So around this side, again, everything in great nick. A small little ding here, light scratches, but 2009 model, and a Ute that's been working its ass off its whole life. So really good condition. Very happy with the beast. So there you go. So that's the Toyota Hilux. It's a 2.7 manual. This thing should run to about 500,000 Ks. As you know, Toyotas run forever. So the plan is to get this up. We'll get it registered tomorrow. Get that engine light cleared. Fingers crossed, it's not a big deal. And then get it up on the platform and get this thing working. So we should be able to get about $50 to $60 a day for this. I'd imagine being up here, there's no other Utes on the platform. So I'm really thinking it should be able to get, let's say, 3 days work minimum, $150 a week. So we should be making 7K. We should be cash neutral, paying for itself within 2 years is the plan. So really, I think the long-term goal would be to have sort of 3 or 4 of these. Being in this location, we're smack bang in the middle of town. So what this does is it provides a great drop-off and pick-up point. So people can drop it off, pick it up any time of the day, or 7 days a week. I'll put a lockbox at the front, and then it's under cameras the whole time. So it's safe, secure, it's easy. It should be relatively easy business side hustle to start. So I'd like to have 3 or 4 of these running. If you could pick up sort of an extra $1,000 a week, $1,500 a week from a fleet of cars that you own outright, that the maintenance costs are very low, it should be a profitable enterprise. And another bonus out here is that a lot of couriers, a lot of mines, so people fly in, fly out, 7 on, 7 off. Maybe they want to pick up the car and drive out to the mines for 7 days and swing it back. So a lot of benefits of being up here in this region, and let's test the waters, and we might stumble ourselves onto a nice little side hustle here. Let's see what happens.